What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. First Power Play since the Super Bowl. So, as you notice, I shaved the playoff beard, or what was an attempt at a playoff beard, I should say. Figure who better to do this player profile on than New York Rangers player that was and Patriots fan that was forced to wear New York Giants apparel yesterday at practice. Good natured ribbon from his teammates. So I saw that on Ness and I was like, all right, we'll do it. Focusing on Brian Boyle from Hingham, Massachusetts. Know his family pretty well. What's up, Mr. Boyle? What's up, Timmy? His brother Timmy actually committed a union to play hockey. Congrats, Tim. I haven't told you a shout out in a while, so here's your shout out. Back to the Boyle that actually plays in the NHL. I had a breakout season last year with 21 goals for the Rangers. I think 5 of them were empty netters, but they all count the same in the score sheet. They don't draw pictures in the score sheet. And this year, the success hasn't been there. 13 points in 50 games, not exactly a continuation of the breakout season, but he's a big kid, 6'7", 240. That's what he's doing things away from the puck that help you win games, win the one-on-one battles on the boards. Back check, block shots. Being in good position defensively. That makes up for the offense that hasn't been there this year. And when the Rangers really haven't needed everyone to step up, they're playing great even without him scoring on a regular basis. They're got one of the best records in the NHL, and his two-way play in the bottom six role is a reason for that. Everyone plays hard in the Tortorella system, and he's no exception. Torts loves guys that don't give it everything they got, and Brian Boyle is one of those players. 4-year guy at BC. His points improved every year he was there. Had 8 points as a freshman after being drafted in the first round by the LA Kings that summer, 2003, and that draft that is, in my opinion, one of the greatest drafts of all time, if not the greatest. It was 4 years at BC, lost in the national championship game 2 years in a row. Not the best way to win your college career, but BC fought hard in both those games, and a couple of unfortuitous bounces, doomed them. Then 2007-08 made his professional debut with the Manchester Monarchs, New Hampshire, not England. 62 points in 70 games for the Monarchs, had 31 in each category, pretty balanced offense, and played 8 games for the Kings and had 5 points and was a +4, as LA had the second worst record in hockey and ended up drafting Drew Doughty that year. So he was it's kind of historical. He got to play for the Kings the year they tanked it to get a franchise-changing defenseman who was also having a shitty year this year, ironically. The next year made the Kings out of camp, and the success didn't follow him. Only had 5 points in 28 games. He was up and down to Manchester all year, and then at the end of the 2009 season, got traded to the Rangers for a third-round pick. His first year on Broadway wasn't that great. 6 points and a -6 in 71 games. Not exactly what they were looking for. But then last year, like I said, broke out with 21 goals. Was one of the hottest players in the NHL starting off the season. And plateaued, but 20 goals to 20 goals. Earned himself a nice contract this offseason and looks to be a part of the Rangers' future going forward. They're going to need guys like him and Rupp in those bottom 6 roles to fill out and put pressure on defensemen and keep the other teams honest. They got Gabrick scoring. Callie's having a great year per usual. Brad Richards is an outstanding player. Stepan's got to be the next great American center in my opinion. They got the great defensemen back there with Del Zotto, McDonough. Was it which stall? Mark Stahl. It's like the Sutters. Which one's which? Having a great year after coming back from a concussion. And I think they got one of the best coaches in the NHL in Torts, and he's going to demand accountability from his players. And like I said, they've got off to a great start, and a lot of people are picking them to plateau in the second half. I don't see it happening. When you got a guy like Lundqvist between the pipes, that's a lock to give up less than a couple goals. And you get guys like Gabrick that can score on a night in, night out basis. They're all set. Gabrick's in the top 10 of the league in goal scoring. His assist numbers aren't there. He's 26 and 17, just under a point. Get those assist numbers up, really. And Callie's on pace for a career year. Guys like Ryan Callahan, heart and soul players that play in the top 6. I think the Rangers are going to make it the conference finals. If they can get past the Bruins, I don't know. They're a wash with goalies. Thomas and Lundqvist are 2 of the best in the league. I think the Rangers' defensemen are a little bit better. 1 through 6 are better. But the Bruins got a better defenseman in Chara than anyone on the Rangers, and I think their scoring's a wash. They both score by committee. New York has the superstars, but on almost seemingly every night there's a new hero scoring, whether it be Dubinsky or Callahan or the rookie Carl Hagelin. They can get offensive more at different places like the Bruins. And I think a long playoff run, I think Brian Boyle will be a big part of that. You need guys that play hard. You need size in the playoffs. Having a big center is a key part of postseason success. You look at the two teams last year. The Bruins wingers are more bigger than the centers, but Bergeron's 6'3". Vancouver and Ryan Kessler. You look at and then the two other teams in the conference finals. San Jose gets size down the middle with Jumbo Joe, and Tampa got LeCavalier, who's 6'4". So you're gonna need a big center somewhere in your lineup, and every team that made it to the top four last year had a center over 6'4", over 6'3", excuse me, and at 6'7", he's bigger than 6'3". I don't know what else there's to say. I think the Rangers have been a surprise team. I think Tortorella should get consideration for Coach of the Year, and we'll see them in the playoffs. That's it for this Power Play with CJ profile on Brian Boyle and the New York Rangers. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season. Later, guys.